Guys, the moment I have been waiting for, the Big Beast is getting lifted. Right over there, we have a 2-inch lift kit from Iron Man. We're keeping this build Iron Man because I think it's not the cheap, nasty stuff, even though it is a budget build, and it's not the most expensive stuff in the world, but it's like right in the middle. Like, I want budget, but I don't want crap. I want decent. So this is where she sits right now. I want to go ahead and measure the gap in there. Let's just hand it. So we're looking at about a hand and a bit. And the back is already pretty high. We're like almost a 2-hander at the back. And there's like red suspension arms in there. So I hope it hasn't already been lifted because I really want this to be higher than it is now. That's the whole point of the lift, because we got some big boy wheels going on. But anyway, I guess I'll start with the front. We'll get the car lifted up, wheels off, and start installing this suspension and see how it looks. All right, here we have the insides and the aftermarket suspension. I think we already figured out that this is Petters, but definitely ripping that out, obviously. Iron Man's going in. 3 bolts here at the top, 1 at the bottom here, but I'm not sure what else has to come out yet. So I'm gonna attack it and let you guys know. All right, we're about half an hour in. Top control arm, just unbolts, and then you want to hammer around this thing so it releases, pops right out. I released this sway bar thing, whatever it is, from underneath here, so 2 14mm bolts. So we can then do bolts here. I've already done that bolt there, and this thing should pretty much butts right out. All right, here we have the brand new Iron Man kit. Here we have what we just have taken out. As you see, good amount of extra length here. I'm hoping they're not the exact same size because this might have a bit of pressure on it, but we'll soon find out. Body like a bad boy. Houston, we have a problem. So, new springs, new strut. I can't compress the spring enough to get it on the strut. With these little spring compressors, they are nowhere near strong enough. So what I'm gonna do is get the passenger side to where we are now with the driver's side, so everything out, so I can get the strut top off the original spring, or the one that's in there now. And then I'm gonna take this stuff to a four-wheel drive shop down the road. They're gonna put the spring onto the new strut for me, and then we can button up the front. So this went from a not too long install to probably all day. Have a look at that. We've got the driver's side in. We're not gonna be able to get the passenger side in until tomorrow, so that's all right, is what it is. Driver's side ready to go. And we've got the boys here at the back. It's not too bad, so basically strut comes out, push down on that, pop the spring out, put it all in. So rear's okay, fronts, you're never gonna be able to do with these spring compressors. So probably half of you are watching this like, what a dickhead. But yeah, the amount of pressure that are on those, you need a very special spring compressor tool to do that. So this is on, wheel can go on, we can get the back done and then finish the other side tomorrow. And then we've got the real fun starting. Holy crap. I know this has to settle, but that lift is absolutely insane. Look, it looks like the car's still jacked up. We're definitely gonna need some wheels to fill that. That's massive. And look at the back. That is absolutely crazy. And then just for comparison, I haven't done this side yet, although that still looks high, but we're still kind of on jacks and stuff. So it's not all the way finished, but like, holy crap. And now that's the lifted Big Beast. So we spent a bit of time looking at why the front and the back on this side is really high. It's like, I'm not sure if it's meant to be that high, but like in person, it's flying. And I think it looks fine, but I don't want it to be unsafe or like way too high. So like, look at that, that's massive. However, we still have jack stands under the front. So we're thinking maybe because the jack stands are there, nothing's settled yet. So what we have to do today is finish off the passenger side. And once the passenger side's finished, I can go ahead, drop the car on all of the wheels and just see how it sits. And hopefully it's all good. Iron Man, green. Thought it was gonna look weird. Looks pretty cool. We'll see how they go with the new wheels. And yeah, look at that thing, it's massive. That would literally run over the M2. That little thing out there would absolutely get run over. All right guys, a few more hours of work and there it is behind me on the ground, no jack stands. It is still flying really high. So I'm gonna take it to the shop right now to get a wheel alignment done so they can just go over everything and make sure it's 100% because obviously we don't want wheels and suspension falling off. All right, I brought the Big Beast down to Tyre Power in Moorabbin. I was only gonna get them to do the wheel alignment, but we've actually got wheels as well. We've got some big boy wheels going on. I'll put the specs right here because I've already forgotten. I'll show you the wheels in a sec. This was gonna be a different video, but I think I'm just gonna put it all into one because of the issues we had with the suspension. The boys are gonna get them to go over the suspension as well. The boys here at Tyre Power Moorabbin, if you need tires and stuff, come here. They booked me in on short notice, hooked me up on price for the tires and the wheels, and they've just been really, really good to deal with. The guy, Mark here, is awesome. Up to say something and I pressed the wrong button. The Big Beast is back and it is looking like a complete new animal. We've got the wheels on, we've got with some ROH wheels, which you'll see in a second. Suspension is all on. I had them go over the suspension to make sure we didn't stuff anything up. They said it's perfect, there's nothing wrong with it. The car, it looked really high with the factory wheels, but now it's high, but it just looks absolutely insane. Have a look at it.
That's a huge bitch.
Have a go at that. Look at the size of this thing. I hope it's coming through on camera, but this is absolutely massive now. And you get into it, open the door. You don't have to, but like, leg up, jump in. Have a go at it. This thing is coming along very nicely. And as you can see here, we've got nothing at the back. So the next mod is going to be starting the drawers and the dual battery and all that good stuff. So we still have plenty more mods to do to the Big Beast. We're going to be doing the drawers, the 12 volt stuff, the battery, the compressor, heaps and heaps and heaps to do. So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Like the video. If you want to reach out to us, it's www.shoptfb.com. Thank you all so much for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.